Yep.
All right. Welcome back, valued viewers. I'm Connor Thompson.
I'm Ian Hansen.
And I'm Michael Gruninger.
And the first topic this week is soccer. How will the boys and the girls fare this weekend at County?
Well, they are both at the semifinals at North Central, and boys will play Perry Meridian after winning big 9-0 against Speedway and 5-1 against Southport. So I think they're really confident going into the semifinals. Even with the lack of competition, I think it'll get harder, but I think they'll be fine.
Yeah. And after that, they beat Perry Meridian. They'll play the winner of Warren and Pike, and Warren there to beat 1-0 earlier in the year, and they beat Pike 4-0. So really, I think they're going to win County, honestly, because both the teams, Warren and Pike, Warren, they played an okay game. They could have been better. It was in the beginning of the year, too. It's definitely better than the 1-0 victory they had. And then Pike, they beat 4-0. So I think as long as they can beat Perry Meridian, they'll have an easy road ahead of them.
So what about the girls?
So the girls won 8-0 against Speedway in the first round of County, and they ended up winning 5-0 against Southport. So they really haven't had any competition. They took their starters out within the first half of the game. So they're going to play Brebeuf in the semifinals. That's going to be their hardest game. Mm-hmm. They scrimmaged them earlier this year, and since it was a scrimmage, you can take score, but it doesn't really count. You try to get everybody in the scrimmage, but that'll probably be the hardest game so far in the county, and one of the hardest games of the year because Brebeuf is always a good team. And if they win, they'll play the winner of Park Tudor and Franklin Central.
Okay, so does the Fall World Series, which is what happens in the fall for baseball to get the players ready, will that impact the baseball team's success?
I think so. I mean, when I did freshman and sophomore year, it definitely helped get into a game rhythm and kind of get the feel of it again after the off season. I think it definitely helps with that and getting prepared.
Yeah, and it gives the coaches a chance to see all the players, especially the young freshmen coming in, what they have, what the town is like. I think it's also a great team bonding thing because even though it's a competition against half the other team because they split the teams in half through a draft, it's still fun to be able to get to learn about your teammates a little bit more and everybody gets together and it's a little fun competition. And this year, the losers will have to buy the winners food.
So should e-sporters, those who play online games and stream, should they be considered as athletes?
Maybe not considered athletes, but I think it's a really good thing to draw in a crowd as video games are really popular. The most popular, gamer right now is Ninja, who makes, I'd say the same amount, if not more, than most athletes just by literally playing video games. I saw something, he makes $500,000 a week or month or something.
That's crazy.
I mean, that's insane.
Yeah, I don't think they should be counted as athletes. Like you're saying, Ninja, he's really popular, but he's probably from streaming. He's almost an entertainer. I wouldn't even say an athlete, but he was sponsored. He was on the cover of Sports Illustrated, and I mean they say it's an e-sport. I don't know. They're sitting on a computer or on a console playing for hours straight. I mean, like the only really athletic thing they have to do is twiddle their thumbs.
Yeah, I mean, athletic. No, I mean, could it be considered a sport? Maybe. I mean.
I don't know. I don't think it should be a sport. All they're doing is playing a video game. It's entertainment. They don't count it as a sport.
That's a good
sport
point.
Games are part of entertainment.
Right.
They're not actually out there playing the sport.
Just because sports is in the name, esports doesn't mean they're athletes.
Yeah, I don't think they should be counted as athletes. I don't think that's fair to all the athletes who have worked their butts off, getting to the place they are right now, physically and mentally. I mean, he's just sitting, not him as Ninja, but just all the people who play video games are just sitting there on a couch.
Yeah, I mean, we can do that.
I mean, they do practice a lot and do all that, but I don't think that should be counted as athletics.
They play all the time.
Yeah, I don't think it should be counted as athletics.
So will football use last week's tough loss in triple overtime to lead to a big win this week?
Well, they lost to Carmel 42-41 in 3 overtimes, and that is 2 years in a row losing by 1 point. So that will definitely motivate them going forward with this season. I personally think they should have won last week, and it was just unfortunate turn events. So they'll definitely be motivated going into this week.
Yeah, and they play an inferior LC team they're not as good as they used to be a couple of years ago, and they're not doing very well this year. So then they lost to Chittard last week, and they have a 2-4 record. So the offense should be able to put up big numbers, and I think that if the offense keeps up how they were playing even last week, I mean they scored 41 points. So I think if they keep doing well, and they'll be able to take a little anger out on the game last week. So I'm sure they're a little upset that they lost that close of a game to our rivals. So I think they're going to be able to go and beat them actually pretty badly.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure you tune in next week. Thank you.